What's up guys, Sergio here. In 4.2 a lot of weapons got buffed in damage, so I'm gonna cover how much they've gotten better. On attacker operator weapons, I'm comparing the damage done on people with rook armor equipped, by the way. All data is going to be updated on my spreadsheet, so make sure to check that out. We have a lot to cover, so let's get right into it. Fuse's LMG has seen a 3 to 5 damage increase across the board. I've tested all the damage on operators with all 3 armor ratings, both shot in the chest and in the arms and legs. 2 armor operators with rook armor equipped now take 1 bullet less to kill in the chest as well as the limbs, and 3 armor operators take 1 bullet less to kill in the limbs. The LMG is super good now, but the AK-12 is still much better. Up until 8 meters, the time to kill on the LMG is still very close to the AK-12 by about 10%. But after 8 meters, the gap between the AK-12 and the LMG starts widening quite a bit, which makes the AK-12 better for any situation except for the long firefights where those extra bullets really come in handy. I'm gonna stick with the AK-12, but we'll probably give the LMG a try once in a while for fun. Twitch's 417 is up next. They buffed it to bring it closer to Blackbeard's SR25, but the recoil buff is probably gonna be more significant, more important, because the damage difference is not that big at all, from 1 to 4 damage here. The amount of shots to kill are almost completely identical, except for against 2 armor operators. You can kill them with 1 less shot when you go for the arms and legs. Personally, I'm sticking with the F2 because it's the best assault rifle in the game. It has a much higher fire rate with better chance for headshots as well as great damage. Now this is the weapon that I'm most excited about after the buff. Buck's CAMRS rifle. They buffed it so much that it does 2 damage more than Twitch's 417, while at the same time having double the ammo capacity. Increased damage has made it a 2-shot kill to the chest on a 1 armor operator with rook armor equipped. A 2 to 3 shot kill on 2 armor operators instead of 3 to 4, and against 3 armor operators it's 1 less shot to the limbs to kill. The recoil is very manageable with the muzzle brake as well. The potential of this weapon is as good as how fast you can spam click and shoot this semi-auto weapon. If you're not fast at clicking, you're better off sticking with Buck's assault rifle. Some of my friends have put a holographic sight on this semi-auto weapon, and they like to go Rambo with it while rushing the objective, and they've had some very good results. Mute's MP5K already was an easy SMG to control, but they improved the recoil yet again, as well as the overpowered muzzle brake attachment makes it even easier to control. But as for the damage, it's 1 to 4 damage improvement here and there. 1 bullet less required to kill 2 armor operators on both chest and limbs, and 1 bullet less required when going for limb shots on 1 armor operators. The MP5K now does slightly better damage than Rook and Doc's MP5, and with the same fire rate, so it now has a better time to kill than the MP5. The only disadvantage being that the MP5K doesn't have an ACOG scope like the MP5, so it's a bit harder to go for those headshots. Alright, finally let's take a look at Frost SMG, the 9mm C1. It's a pretty subpar SMG so far, considering it has the same damage as Pulse's UMP45, but it has a slightly lower fire rate. Now with the buff, you do about 2 to 4 damage more. The amount of bullets to kill a target is still the same almost, it's just 1 less bullet required to kill a 3 armor operator in the legs and arms. The buff isn't really going to make that much of a difference in my opinion. And that concludes the last of the damage buffed weapons, guys. Let me know in the comments below what your experience has been in the patch so far, with the tons of changes that happened, and I'll see you guys for the next one.